Former Senate President Bukola Saraki has condemned the impeachment of Alhaji Mahdi Ali as Deputy Governor of Zamfara State, saying the development did not follow due process. In a statement on his Facebook page on Friday, the former lawmaker alleged that Barrister Mahdi Ali was impeached by the State Assembly over his refusal to dump the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Saraki, who opined that such move would pose dangerous threats to the nation's democracy, said the deposed deputy governor has right to freedom of association and should be allowed to choose his party. He said, at this time when all leaders and stakeholders in our young democracy should be pursuing and encouraging all means to follow the constitution, the abrupt impeachment of the deputy governor of Zamfara State, Alhaji Mahdi Ali, without following due process and just because he refused to join the ruling party is truly disheartening. We cannot attempt to subvert the freedom of association of any individual, whether a sitting public office holder or a regular citizen. This freedom allows any individual to freely join or exit a political party when he deems fit. The ruling party should not and cannot attempt to browbeat a public office holder to join their party or to bend to their political leanings simply because they have the majority in the legislature. We must preserve the integrity of our democratic institutions, otherwise, we risk setting dangerous constitutional and political precedents that can spiral. I must commend Barrister Mahdi Ali for his courage and tenacity in the face of overwhelming adversity. He has shown that he is a young and progressive leader with true conviction. He stands as a beacon of hope for many Nigerians. Daily Post recalls that the Zamfara state lawmakers had on Wednesday impeached the deputy governor over some allegations levied against him. Few hours after the impeachment, the state governor, Bello Matawale, nominated Senator Mohammed Hassan Nasham as the deputy governor of the state. This all started last year when Bello Matawale, Zamfara state governor, decamped to the All Progressive Congress, and we know that he was under serious heat from Buhari's government when the attacks on in his state were getting worse, the insecurity. He was called upon, being called upon several times to come to the state house to come and brief the president on what he's doing about the insecurity. Well, many political analysts have argued that it's possible that APC that have a hand in this insecurity in the whole of the country, and then what they are doing, they are using it as a tool, as a weapon, because after Zamfara state governor joined the All Progressive Congress, we've not seen Buhari requesting that he comes to give any updates or demanding that he reports or calling him, or all of those sort of pressure that he was going through. After his defection, it was said that he finally bowed to pressure. PDP reacted that it's a shame that Zamfara state governor has bowed to the pressure from the All Progressive Congress. Well, after he moved to the All Progressive Congress, his deputy refused to move along. And I believe that there is no rule anywhere that if the governor decamped, the deputy governor has to follow as well. If the deputy governor himself, if he sees that APC as a party, they are really doing well, they are contributing even to the economy and helping to fight corruption and even put an end to this insecurity, I don't think he would be adamant about remaining in the People's Democratic Party. He must have seen it all and he knows what is going on in the country. So he refused to move. Ever since then, it's been from one battle to another. So even the news of his impeachment, it's not a surprise because we've seen this one coming. Everyone knows that he was going to get to this point because the pressure has been on him as well ever since, and he refused to bow. Saraki is commending him that, wow, all through his travails, all through the struggle, he still remained adamant. He refused to join the All Progressive Congress. He commended him for his effort, commended him for his courage and tenacity. Even Benue State Governor has faced something like this. The pressure from President Muhammadu Buhari's government is, there was even one time Buhari's government, they were stating that he's going to be removed as a governor, but he's refused. What APC they are doing is truly not fair. You know, they vowed that before 2023 they are going to make the political party one, that all PDP members and other parties, they are going to join All Progressive Congress, and APC will be the only party in the country. What will now happen to the opposition? Without an opposition, we know that the government will not be balanced. So it's obvious. Everyone knows that it's obvious that what they've done to the deputy governor, Mahdi Ali, was just clear that it was because of his refusal to join the bandwagon of the All Progressive Congress. We've seen a lot of movement. So this sort of game they play in Nigeria, the politics they play in Nigeria, is a very, very dirty game. The game of interest. Politics is a game of interest. And there are few that still stand out. There are few who will not bend to whatever. And it looks like this former deputy governor is one of them. He refused in the face of all of the adversity, in the face of what was coming for him. He knew that he was going to get to this point, because Saraki mentioned that it's shameful because majority of the lawmakers are All Progressive Congress lawmakers, so they are going to vote for the impeachment. You know the way it works. The eyes have it. They will work together and vote him, and that he should be impeached. So we know that the numbers of PDP lawmakers, they are fewer than that of the APC, and that is why even the Senate president, the Senate is called APC Senate or Buhari's Senate, because all of these guys, they are all Buhari's loyalists. They do Buhari's bidding. It's such a shame. Bukola is just reacting that the impeachment of this former deputy governor for not joining APC is disheartening, and it has to be watched closely, because these sort of things, these are the kind of things that pose a dangerous threat to the nation's democracy. It does pose dangerous threat to the nation's democracy, because the deputy governor has right to freedom of association, and he should be allowed to choose which party he wants to belong to. That should not stop him. At worst, he should be allowed to finish the tenure as a deputy governor. Then, if the next election is due and he doesn't want to be picked again, that's a different case. But removing him and putting APC, another APC member, is truly unbelievable. It shows the sort of corruption that is operating, that is at work in Buhari's government. And Buhari keeps saying that he's fighting corruption. Well, guys, leave us your own thoughts. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.